Alright, welcome back to another Gundam Arsenal Base ranked match. This is another match from day 1 of Season 3 that was about a month ago, but once again I haven't been able to get to the capture card to record more recent matches and more serious matches where I kind of have a more serious team I'm trying to use now. But anyway, this is a ranked match and I changed up the team a little bit. You can kind of see throughout the course of these ranked matches that I'm going to be uploading. I was getting some of the new rare cards for Season 3, and I've been trying to use them in these matches as well. So up first we have Nicole and the Blitz Gundam. These are the new M-Rare variants of these two cards. They are actually pretty interesting. Nicole is actually a pretty good pilot in this season. This variation of his card, his character card, his pilot card, so to speak, has an ability which reduces the redeployment time, the repair time of his unit by about 5 seconds. I believe it is getting patched. I believe it got patched this week, October 10th. So I think it got patched down to be from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. I think Duo also has this situation happening, and I think the new character from Gundam G-Witch, her ability card was kind of revealed, and I think she will be pared down too. Also, we have Heavy Arms. We got Heavy Arms in the course between these two matches, the first match I uploaded and the second one. So we got Blitz, Nicole, and Heavy Arms. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good spread of new cards. I paired him up with Shiro because Shiro is a really good long-range attacker. He's basically the best long-range attacker in the game. Yeah, so I paired him with Shiro and Heavy Arms. I paired them together because I wanted to see how much damage they can do. I wanted to see what kind of attacks they do. Anyway, other than that, we have Setsuna in the Exia, we have Norris in the Barbatos, and we have May in the Earth 3. Pretty standard fare stuff for them. Anyway, you can see I started off the match with using my attackers. I'm using 4 attackers, no base attackers, and 1 defender. I don't know, I saw this setup on Twitter and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try this. So as you can see, I put Shiro down first. I wanted to see how much damage she was going to do. This person put down Kyrios and Alleluia. They made a beeline for the base. They did some damage, but once I put down Norris, he decided to use the Kyrios ability and switch sides. Other things going on, he has a Gushian. Gushian is of course one of the best base attackers in the game. He has an ability called Induce. It makes enemies attack it. It's basically how the game is played. So this guy is actually going for a pretty legit setup. So we have Gushian doing its SP attack. Keep wanting to say super, I guess that's kind of what it stands for, or special. Gushian's SP attack is actually pretty unique and interesting. It is a big sweep. It does damage to everything around it. It's one of the reasons why this mobile suit is considered so good. This Gundam is considered so good. But he's no match for the Earth 3 May combination because it is one of the best defenders in the game. And defenders do more damage to base attackers. Other than that, you can see we have Norris. He is attacking the Chloe Perfectibility Gundam combination. I'm also letting Shiro fight over there too. We're not really concerned about them too much. Other than that, the opponent has put down Kira and the Engage Zero. The Engage Zero Gundam is actually from a mobile game. It is an original design for that game, and they've released it into Arsenal Base as a promotion. It's a pretty decent card. A lot of their promotion mobile suits have been pretty decent. It seems like they're trying to pare them back after the tournament promotion cards being super OP. Anyway, we have Setsuna in the Exia. He's going for an SP attack. I only got a good, not a perfect. And as you can see, it does a decent amount of damage to the Kyrios, but not too much. One of the downsides of this setup is once my base defender goes down, I'm kind of left on my own, and the units obviously make a beeline for other mobile suits, so it kind of makes it a bit tricky to control what's going on unless you just kind of overwhelm the opponent. Anyway, this person's left side base is wide open for an attack. They have Marita Cruz and the Unicorn Gundam defending the right side, and their Kyrios is going in for a direct SP attack on my base. This is going to be big damage, but once again, This is day one. I'm not super worried about how these matches went. I was just trying out new setups, trying out the new cards, and trying to just enjoy the new map. This desert map is the new map that was added in Season 3, and we finally get to take advantage of it. Or at least some mobile suits here. So here we go, we put Mei or 3 back out on the field. Its repair time finished. I could have just activated the ability and got the repair time down faster, but I really wanted to try to save this. I was thinking I was wanting to save it until I get more units down. So here we go, we have the Yushin coming in, and this base only has a few HP left, so I immediately go into the SP attack with the Earth 3. It is one of the strongest ones in the game. It is very damaging. It should do a lot of damage. But the Gushin has a huge shield and it guarded the attack, so it only did about 1/4 of the damage it should have done. But on their side of the field, their defender has gone down, so now this base is exposed. I activate Setsuna's Trans Am ability. This increases its attack and mobility. I believe it increases attack rate too, but I'm not sure. I activated the Barbatos's ability as well, which increases mobility, attack, and long-range attack. Or, no, not long-range attack. Why did I say long-range attack? Just melee attack. Because, of course, Barbatos is a melee attacker. Also, one of the cool things about the Blitz Gundam now that I'm looking at it is its ability to go invisible. You can actually use the invisibility on deployment. It'll go invisible for about 20 seconds, 25 seconds I believe, maybe. Death Scythe can also do this as well. Death Scythe was added into Season 3, and one of the big benefits of Death Scythe is that it is a pretty strong base attacker. It has an SP attack that's a big sweep, and it can go invisible, and it's pretty fast, and has pretty good stats. So you see people use it as a base attacker, and you also see people using it as a defender these days. So we have Terry, not Terry, jeez, I keep wanting to call him Terry Sanders. This is Norris in the Barbatos. He's going for an SP attack against Kira in the Engage 0. We're trying to get it off the field. It is the last attacker on the field. If we get this out of the way, we can fully attack this person again. But we've come ahead slightly in this match, even though this person's been attacking my bases directly. Just having this overwhelming force of 4 mobile suit attackers is really doing damage to him. So the Engage 0 uses an SP attack, and he finally took down Shiro in the heavy arms. It's been doing work. It's been really holding in there. It has really good HP, it has good damage. It's pretty decent mobility too. It's a really good card, and I'm surprised more people don't use it, but I think it's just because melee is so overwhelmingly powerful at the moment that a lot of people just don't really go for long-range attackers for anything other than defending. Anyway, even though I don't have any base attackers and I'm just going with 4 mobile suit attackers, it's pretty inefficient for destroying bases, but you can see I'm pulling ahead. It is currently 68 to 51. Even though it's not really efficient and they destroy bases very slowly in comparison to the blue units, they will get there eventually. As you can see, the Setsuna and Blitz combination ripped that side of the map apart. This person has deployed the Gushin once again. He's trying to get one of my bases down. The other base is defended by Mei, and I guess if I would deploy to Mei to the other side, it would leave that base wide open, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. The right side base has basically 1 HP, and Mei is just sitting there for no real reason. But I have a feeling if I do deploy to the other side, then he's going to just run in with the Curios. But here we put Shiro and the Heavy Arms back out on the field. It is doing so much damage. I really feel like this combination is really, really good. And I should start using it more. I haven't been using it recently, but I feel like it's done a lot of damage. Anyway, SP attack on this base from the Gushin, and it does pretty good damage, and it also hits Setsuna behind him, but he doesn't take the base out and he doesn't take Setsuna out. Setsuna does take out the Gushin, and you can see here I activated the Heavy Arms special ability, which is the full barrage, full assault ability. And it started to track onto the Gushin, which was the target, and then it auto-corrected to the perfect ability Unicorn. So it's a pretty interesting ability in that it auto corrects, but that's a benefit and a negative. I've seen it miss because it auto corrected, but either way it doesn't matter because time is over and I've won 57 to 51%. This is a pretty interesting match because I've never really used 4 red units, 4 mobile suit attackers is what I mean to say, and it actually worked out pretty well here. I'm surprised. The person that I was playing against had a pretty decent setup team, but I think it was just overwhelmed a bit too fast by the 4 attackers. But I don't really use the 4 attackers anymore. It is an interesting setup, but it's very specific and it's very hard to use. It's really good if you have a really defending heavy team or opponent. But these days, a lot of people are using 3 base attackers basically, and it's really hard to manage that. So, but anyway, we have the end of this match. I won. That is all for this match. You can see here I got an M rare or higher card out of the machine for the thing, but it doesn't show you what you get in this video, so I'm not sure what I got. Maybe it was Sandrock, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this video. Good night, good game. Please like, subscribe if you want to see more Gundam Arsenal Base. I'll do these videos eventually. Not frequently, but sometimes. Anyway, hope to see you again next time. Good night, good game.